Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for March 6, 2014. And using the GFS today, we have an area of high pressure that's going to be sinking down from southeastern Canada. It's going to be pushing to the south here. And this is actually going to be a player in our weather for the next couple of days. It's going to keep today a partly sunny day across much of the area. And this is a very strong area of high pressure, 1,040 millibars, and this system will sink to the south here, and you can see that happening, sinking over New England first. At the same time, you're going to have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving up the coast from the south. So as we get into Thursday night and Friday, I think we're going to have an increase of clouds, and that's in large part due to an onshore flow coming from from the east here. So every time you have winds blowing in from the east, you have a marine layer over the ocean that you have to worry about, so that can bring in some clouds, especially in our eastern sections, and I think that's going to be the case on Friday. Now, as we take a look at Friday here, we're going to have to watch this system down to the south here, and not that it's going to come up the coast and do anything. It looks like it's going to. But the closest it gets is to South Jersey and Delaware here, and I think it clips it on its way by here. But you see the color of this precipitation. This is green, and that means it's rain. So we're not talking about any snow from this system. System gets wrapped up pretty nicely, but it gets up to a certain point here, and like we said in previous videos, that progressive flow is coming in like this from the northern stream. This is going to kick this thing out this way instead of allowing it to come up the coast and affect areas further north here. So this will not happen up in here, just grazing South Jersey, extreme southern New Jersey, and Delaware as it moves out. So, and again, you're just talking about rain showers here, and that would be probably Friday evening, Friday overnight for a little bit, and then this thing moves out almost due east. The next system that comes through here is a cold front, and that's clearly delineated right here. So the only thing with this system is it's a very dry front, so I'm not expecting much of anything, if anything at all, with this system. You might have a few, maybe a spotty rain or snow shower, especially across our northern zones as this moves through, but really not too much fanfare with this. You see the GFS does really nothing at all, and then this pushes through overnight Saturday night. Next system beyond that is a clipper system that's going to move dive south out of southeastern Canada here, just above the Great Lakes, and some light snow could be in the cards for New York State, but I think down in our neck of the woods here, maybe northern areas get into a few snow showers across the Poconos and points north, but again, we're not looking at a big deal either way. Here's the GFS actually showing this pretty far south, but you can see this is generally the snow over northern Pennsylvania and the Poconos, maybe clipping northern New Jersey with a flurry or snow shower, but overall not a big deal. The next chance after that for precipitation after a few days with milder air on Monday and Tuesday of next week, we're going to watch a system that the GFS has suppressed, and down to the south here. See, the GFS has a system very elongated down here in the south, and it kind of just takes a path just as a slider and kind of heads off the coast like this. So it really doesn't do anything to impact our area. Some light snow on the northern fringe here shown on the GFS, but you're getting pretty far out here. There's 174 hours into the future, and a lot of things can happen in that time frame between now and then, as we saw with the system on Monday. So again, the GFS not very impressed with this system. It does have some light snows as this thing exits here across parts of our coverage area here, but this is getting a little ridiculous as far as time frame is concerned to really key in on any idea. When I show you the European model for the same storm, has a much more amped system that comes in from the Tennessee Valley, has a very strong area of low pressure here that gets up to the Ohio Valley here, and then will transfer its energy to a secondary, I know it's hard to see here, a secondary low pressure that takes off this way. So the European model has been showing that for several runs now, and if it does do something like this, that's called a Miller B. You may have heard that term used by us or others before, but this is not a blizzard of 1996 path. So whoever's throwing that out there right now really needs to knock that off, because there's really no comparison to the blizzard of 1993 with this system, either in the upper air pattern or at the surface. So of course, the blizzard of 93 was a system that was down here in the Gulf and just kind of rode up the coast like this and dumped a tremendous amount of snow. Miller A is one that originates in the Gulf and without assistance will come up the coast and turn into a very big, powerful nor'easter or blizzard. This again, in this scenario here with the European model, there would be some snow in our coverage area here, but again, we're talking about a good 8 to 9 days out. So Actually, when the media video is made here, we're talking about 8 days. So, you know, it's not anything taken that range is taken with a grain of salt, especially with the model guidance currently not agreeing with each other on this system. We'll have more on that as we get probably closer to the weekend here. Maybe we can get a little bit narrowed down with that system. If there is a system even to deal with it at a time, we will let you know. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for March 6th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.